Oh my gosh! What? Wow! Wow! Hello, welcome back. I'm Jay Films, and today I'm reviewing John Wick, starring Keanu and Bill Skarsgård and Lawrence Fishburne, Ian McShane, Donnie Yen. What'd you know about him? This movie was absolutely insane. If you wanted to go to this movie to watch Keanu just kill people in the craziest ways imaginable for like 3 hours, like felt 10 hours. It's exactly what this movie is, and you're gonna get it. First off, let's talk about the criticisms, because this movie is awesome. It goes crazy, but there are some issues I have with it. Issues that kind of you gotta suspend by now. It's probably the same issues you've had with the John Wick series thus far, and that's the issue that this guy's a superhero. He's like Captain America. This dude takes so much damage, you'd think he's married to Amber Heard. It's insane. They throw him out of, off of buildings. He gets shot probably 100 times in this movie. He gets ran over by at least 10 cars, and he's fine. He's fine. He walks it off. But it's John Wick. It's John Wick. It's come on, that's how every movie is. And because they have their bulletproof Kevlar suits and stuff like that, sometimes it feels like they're fighting with Nerf guns. It's John Wick and another guy, and they're standing right next to each other 5 feet away, and they're just sometimes I was like, wow, this is insane. And sometimes I was like, oh, look at that. It's like little kids fighting. That's about it for all my criticisms. The rest of the movie was pretty just fantastic. I think it's the best in the franchise because, yeah, the other stories had plot, but the plot was kind of just an excuse to string the action pieces together. I was probably a lot more engaged with this plot than I was in the last three, and the action it's just even better than all the other movies before. It's some of the best action, honestly, you can watch in cinema. So many creative fights, whether it's the lighting or the choreography or how it's shot, the weapons, every fight feels unique and it stands out, It's not just a rush of one takes and things like that. It's so much more than that. And the stunt team on this movie, incredible. As far as the characters go, John Wick is John Wick. He doesn't say that much, but I like watching him just pew 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 and stab, you know what I'm saying? Donnie Yen, man, such a standout in this movie. He's in the movie a fair amount, but I wanted to see him more. I want to see a spin-off of this guy. Man, such a cool character. Whenever Donnie Yen's blind, I guess, he just goes off. Yeah, don't see Donnie. No. Bill Skarsgård is one of the best villains in the John Wick franchise. I thought he was fantastic. He's intimidating, but he's also he feels unique in the world. He's got style, but he's also just the worst. There was 1 second in this movie I heard Pennywise. See if you can hear it when you watch the movie. There was 1 second in the movie where I was like, oh, Bill, you ain't slick, boy. You ain't slick, Bill. The movie is long. That's no secret. 2 hours and 50 minutes, 45 minutes. But because of the action and how it's paced, you don't really feel it. It's about as quick as a movie that long feels. And I'd say it feels shorter than a lot of these long movies I've seen, movies like Avatar, which is paced really well. I think John Wick, because of the action and because they're always being innovative with it, I didn't feel it, and it really flew by. There's one action sequence in this movie that feels very inspired by El Camino. I doubt that's what inspired it, but you'll know when you see it. Super cool, by the way. Super cool. Like I said earlier, the lighting in this movie is really cool. It's not just they have the classic silhouette shots, but they use it in more creative ways outside of that. There's legit some very creative and unique things they do with it to where I noticed it, Honestly, I don't even have too much to say about John Wick. It's just a movie with some of the best action you can find. The characters are all cool. I like all of the new characters. On a technical aspect, it's made really well, and outside of the issue that you kind of have to have with these movies because it's just so unrealistic, but the whole thing is unrealistic, so it's what are you gonna do? I'm gonna give John Wick Chapter 4 an 8.2. I like that there. It's my favorite movie of the year. Yeah, 100% it is. Ballerina, whoo, baby, it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go so hard, man. I'm hyped. Rest in peace to the man Lance Reddick too. I don't want to be that fake fan and say that I'm super familiar with his work, but I've seen him in all of these. I've seen him in Horizon. I've seen him in a few other things. He's always been great, so I just want to give a shout out to that. Thanks for watching. Here's some more reviews if you'd like. I appreciate all the support.